Hello, Spiritual Collective. So today, when I asked what the Spiritual Collective, what we needed to hear, what was our message, what was the overlying energies that are surrounding us at this time, what we need to focus on. Of course, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen upon it, or it happens upon you, that is your message. If it resonates, and it may not, it may or may not, depending. That's just, how it goes. So, the energies at this time came up are the Hanged Man and the Hermit. The strings here are broken on this marionette puppet in the Hanged Man position. Again, a new way of seeing things, but also breaking free. Breaking the strings. Breaking the control that you once had around you, placed on you by another, something that was controlling or holding you back is breaking and is allowing you more movement if you choose to embrace this new way of being, which at this point you will have really no control over. Not saying you won't have any control, but you really, you've already broken the strings. You've already severed those cords, so you don't really need them anymore. So now you can embrace this new way of being. Followed by the Hermit. Again, solitude, going within, finding yourself, reflecting, going to the other side. It's a journey into your inner depths. There are hands coming up out of the water. Something may be trying to get at you or get your attention, or this is something you're aware of on this journey. Now, these hands are important because later on they'll come into play again. Followed by the Queen of Cups. Here she is, in her hand, a chalice, her other hand dipping into the water, a stream of water connecting to the chalice to the water through the air. You're really connected to this element. You're able to control your emotions. You're also able to tap in to your intuition, to your imaginative side, your dreams, this emotional part of you, this psychic part of you that also you are able to tap into at this time. Water plays an important role in this reading. And here we have, following this card, is the Six of Swords. Again, another boat card. In this card, we have the hands coming out from the water, reaching towards the boat while you are on your journey to find your light, to brighten your light, to really guide yourself within your own emotional, intuitive waters of the subconscious. And here we have journey again, journeying on the boat. But here we have in the background, if you can see, someone reaching out towards the boat on land, while you, this is you, are moving on this journey to your inner discovery, your meditation, whatever you're doing here in this hermit to try to get some clarity with the Six of Swords as well. But we also have in the water alligators coming at the boat. So there is something there that's trying to pull you back, trying to get at you or to join you in a way, either not allowing you to move forward or for them to be on your journey as well, even though it's one of solitude. There is a baby in this card, so I'm feeling there's also some new beginnings as well. And something that you're birthing, well, that you've birthed already, but it's still in an infancy, whether this actually be a child or some kind of thing that you're doing, a project that you're creating, that you've got in the mix, that you're needing solitude to really spend more time with that. And here we have the Nine of Wands. This clown figure reaching through this gate. Reaching past the barriers of society. Reaching past your barriers. Breaking free. Going beyond. Going beyond your personal limits. Other people's personal limits that they place onto you. Taking that journey. Going beyond. Yes, you're pushing forward, and you're going to have people who may want to, or situations that try to pull you back in. People, situations trying to get you to not spend time with yourself, not to leave, not to spend time focusing on you. You have to deal with the dangers in the water also. There's that aspect, what you may find in these waters. But again, there's really nothing to fear. Feel you have control over this situation. You need to keep going forward though. You can't let these distractions, even if they seem scary, to hold you back. Because that's all that's going to happen, is you're going to be held back. You need to reach beyond. You need to go through this gate. You've come a long way, and the time that you have, that you need to spend with yourself, or with whatever you're birthing, whatever new beginning that's happening for you, you need to take that. The tiger lily nymph. And there's this raw, natural feeling, this exotic feeling of blooming, of blossoming, of having the power to really nurture the growth in your life. And it's very exotic. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, there's some element of passion there. Work your magic. Spend time focusing more on your magic if you're a practitioner. If you practice the craft or anything of that nature, your spirituality, really hone in on this. I'm feeling really strongly here. Spirits, again, necromancy, communing with the other side. There are spirits, there are relatives, ancestors, there's some kind of communication happening here. And they are helping you with your magical practice, with inspiration. They're helping inspire you as well in this area. I see she has magic coming out of her hand, her fingertips, pretty sure. Yeah, she's shooting magic out. But again, there's influence here. Heavy influence from the spiritual world right now. So again, really tapping into this other side, right now, especially during the time that it is right now. Perfect time to explore the thinning veil and what that has to offer you. Planetary wisdom. So tapping into the planets, astrology in your magic, and how the planet alignment helps you, how you can work with planetary timing in your magic. That can really be beneficial if you have the time and the dedication, knowledge to really work with the planets. Also, group magic as well. If you have a coven or you're working with a group at this time. Again, you are hermiting, but there also is some working with others in magic. If you do that, that is being amplified, because your magic is being amplified right now. Candy moonbeams. So this is a fun deck. So basically, you're not afraid to be really, okay, I'm getting, okay, this clown energy here. This is a little darker depiction of a clown, but kind of that feeling of playfulness, of indulging in the sweet part of life, of really tapping into what is fun for you. There's like this fun and indulging kind of feeling coming from this card, but also kind of a rebellious nature, a fun rebellious nature of going beyond. Okay. So that is very, I mean, it's promising. I mean, it feels really good. It feels like you're expanding. It feels like you're growing and nurturing something that needs time and dedication that you need to spend giving it that time and dedication. Like, you can't, like, distractions happen. It's life, right? But you can't let unneeded distractions really pull you back from the work that you need to do for you to break these boundaries, for you to push forward, for you to grow in new ways, and to really expand your magic, really getting in touch with the magic within you. Again, with the hands and magic, here she is shooting magic out of her hands, and here she is tapping the water and this magic with the chalice leading to her hand in the water. So there's some flow of magic happening here, and could be also with your hands. You might notice you might have some electricity sometimes happening when you touch things, but also you may also feel, if you do healing, spiritual healing modalities like Reiki or another kind of healing work, you may feel that energy, electromagnetic energy in your hands. That can be amplified as well during this time. So it's really good. I feel like, all right, let's explore this imagery some more. This is fun. All right. Again, the past is a prison. We got this in a last reading. Popped. I shuffled it, but it popped right out. So again, this past is a prison. You're moving away from this past. You're moving away from the past that's holding you back. You're moving forward. You're getting out of where you were. You're treading those waters, getting away, breaking free past the barriers that have been placed around you, because you need to get out of this, because this is keeping you behind. It could be the hands that are pulling you, the woman that is calling to you from across the shore. This could be your past holding you back. It's the prison that's holding you back, keeping you stuck because of your past. Again, with this the consuming family, the pressure of peers. It's people in your life. It's the past. It's a past people in your life holding you back. That's what's doing it. And it's keeping you from enjoying life when you let this past control you and these people control you through whatever dogmatic beliefs that they have, whatever traditional values they may be trying to place upon you. And then of course, with that traditional placement of values, then we have the nonconformists coming through, pushing past those boundaries, those barriers, and being yourself, embracing that fun, nonconformist, rebellious side of you that's been wanting to get out. Really embrace this. Prey, stalked, invaded, and watched. You've had this happen in your past. I mean, it could be currently happening now. But you've been prey. I can't help but notice that there's a skeleton in this, touching her, in her ear. And here we have skeletons behind her, the other side. Here she's working with them, and here it's being stalked, watched, and invaded. So not only may there be people in your physical life that are doing this in whatever ways they do it, whatever hooks they have in you, that they're trying to control you with, or magically. We could have some spirit attachments that are doing this as well. They could. Spell work could be done. So there is an element of really creepy behavior. And on this channel, we've seen it before, right? That's why you needed to break free. Knowledge, study, learning, and education. You're also really building up your study, maybe in the magical arts, maybe in other areas, maybe legal areas if you have issues with people in your life that need legal knowledge. Also in general, this is a good time to really embrace these new ideas that are coming. You may want to look into things maybe you were interested in, never got a chance to really look at, or maybe you probably have an extensive library, or a library to some extent of books that you've really been meaning to get to. That would be a good time now that you're hermiting, if you're able to, and if you're resonating with this video in any way, you may have some time to seclude yourself in some way, an hour or two, to really just spend focusing on you, your studies. This will help you. This will help you move forward. Okay, so we have the Pray card. So that's really, it's not really what we wanted. But, you know, we often get that, right? We often get that. So it's no huge surprise when it pops up. Okay. What lies beneath? What's lying beneath this prey? First card slid out. Private relationships. This is a private relationship that you had that's popping up and causing this, it's causing these issues. They're watching, they're stalking in some way, whether it just be online or social media or through another means. This video is about to cut short, so I would just like to say that with the few minutes that I have left, that focus on yourself. Even if you have people in your life, family, or people that you've private relationships in the past that might be coming up trying to hold you back from your growth. But it's your job for you to stay true to yourself and stick with it. Do your education, do your spell work, hone your gifts, really get in tune with your intuition. And then from there, yeah, just cultivate this. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let people hold you back. You're going to catapult forward. You're going to have a new, fun growth as you push beyond the boundaries that have been holding you back for so long. This is really important. Again, with this hangman energy and this hermit, really, those are the strong energies around this reading. So that's what I would focus on if I were you, and tune everything out as much as you can. And don't feel afraid to reach out to others who might help you on the physical and the spiritual realm. With that, until next time, good night and stay safe.